Ahem. Hello, folks. It's me, the for KQ Squirrel Moggington, and I have a piece of rice stuck in my throat or something. So forgive me while I mute a few times to cough. So yes, that's very annoying. Hopefully I will get over that soon. Hello, tonight is Shining Force Final Conflict Gaiden, where we will conflict some guidance. Yeah, best spent with some. It would be nice to have. We've got one centaur, I think. But yeah, tonight we have more Final Conflict Gaiden. I did take a peek at the save. I did take a peek, and the save is still there, which is a good thing. So, glory, glory, hallelujah! We march on to Chapter 2 tonight. Super Famicom. Sure. That thing you said. That's what we're playing. Tonight we're playing Shining Super Famicom Game Flag Crew. As soon as I get all of my various links up. For the Sony Soft Game Gear. Can you imagine the Sony Game Gear? I can. I'm imagining it right now. For whatever reason. Hopefully I'll stop soon. But yeah. I'm just relieved. I looked at the saved game and it works, so we will be continuing. I do not have to start over again. I will not have to start over again and again until the beginning of time. PSP or Vita? Probably. Did you know that Vita means life? Vita means life. Honestly, we're probably going to... They'll probably use the PSP, so I can emulate it. I never understood why the Vita had a touchscreen on the back. I never really got that. I guess they were just desperately trying to figure out something to compete with Nintendo. Wouldn't that be Sony hard? Yeah, it would be the Sony hardware, I guess. Except Microsoft makes hardware, and that's not micro hard. I don't know how things work. Many things in life do not work the way I think they should. That's a mistake. Field communication radios. I've never needed one of those, I admit. Alright, we are at 15 seconds out. If you have something you want to do, or something you want that doesn't involve me, too bad, I am your life now. We're moving over to the tall game screen. We're moving this box down. at like half speed. Yeah, that is a tune called Silver Will, which is being played at about half speed. This is not reacting to my controller. One moment. Disconnect, reconnect. Start the controller again. There we go. Yeah, it plays here all the time. Michaela's new ambition. There's a fierce battle at the ancient temple. Oh, a visitor. Stay a while. Stay forever. I'd like to load up Ian, Battle 7. Welcome home, Ian. Are you prepared for battle? We are. We are prepared for battle, I think. Let's make sure we don't have to revive anyone. Okay. Do we have any items we need to use? No, although we do have Kiddo here. I'd forgotten Kiddo exists. Let's go into battle. Alright. Here we are, in a cave. Is there a box? With a box of scraps? We will have to get the box of scraps. But that looks like the only box in the cave? Alright. Oh, there's just a clusterfuck here in the middle. Alright. Let's head around this way. I'm going to generally head to the left so that we can head towards that chest. Hello, Flare. You're not an hour late, no, but you are $1 short. How does that feel, huh? The text icon... Yeah, there's no icons. It feels like there really should be. Alright, so here's Kiddo. What are you, creature? That's a flicky. Defense 14, attack 24. Alright, how do you compare? Attack 28. Attack 12, well, yeah, that's the healer. 21. Decent attack! Decent attack. Be compared to our leader. 27. Alright, you're 1 point ahead of our leader. Not bad. Oh. Oh, worm. Knuckles was one above the leader. Oh. Yeah, okay. I misparsed. Dark smoke! Alright. And Need will shoot her shot, I guess. 5 points of damage, that's it? Okay. Attack by 2, not bad. Good dodge, good dodge. Alright, walk around to the side so that you can... leave the room open for the others. Get that kill, Howl. Howl is almost certainly kind of a waste of experience. I'm sure we'll get a better mage at some point. But Howl's doing well, at least. Ruberon. I mean, Ruberon doesn't cast spells, he just throws knives. Admittedly, Knife is a good spell. Knife is powerful magic. Alright. Kiddo, you're up. It's your first try. Your very first battle. What can you do? Show us your butt. Okay. 9 experience! Way to go, kid. Have not played enough Fantasy Maiden Wars. To be fair, I played through the first arc and the first side story that unlocked, and then I kinda wandered off to do other things. Like, apparently play Puzzle Quest. Apparently I'm just fucking playing Puzzle Quest all my life now. I don't know. Critical hit! 1 point of damage. Way to go, Cynthia. I believe in you. Paige is level 9! Has some actual hit points! Way to go, Paige. And you're right after Ian. Poisoned? Well, that sucks. Someone needs to unpoison Ian. Fortunately, we have somebody on hand for that. Knuckles casts Squat, level 1. The thing here is that I don't feel like we're making much progress. Would you like me to read out the very funny character descriptions on the first site on Google? You know what? Yeah, sure. Hit me up. Alright, Hall. Nuke it. Pretty okay? Not great? Ian, step forward and be a roadblock. That doesn't look like very dark smoke. It looks like fairly bright smoke. Start with why you call them very funny. Were it not for his healing abilities, Knuckles the Monk would be completely burdensome to your party. He can't move far enough to attack, and the damage is minimal, so you have to work hard to develop into the character he was meant to be. They're still coming? Then I'll try again! Yeah, He-Man! How will you deal with my falling cave strategy? I don't know why that voice came out of me. Ruberon gains experience and is level 7. 2 contrast, alright. Meanwhile, let's fire over Ian. 1 point of damage remains. Alright. That's fine. To call Cynthia a healer in comparison to Knuckles would be foolish. Cynthia functions more effectively as a fighter. Except her defense and hit point values are too low to blah blah blah. Okay, that's certainly an opinion. I mean, the thing about these blurbs is that, yeah, I've seen too many weird-ass fucking roles in my life to completely discount them. Like, remember, I was sitting here using, Valkar through Shining Force 1. Statistical outliers do happen. Yeah, wait there. Oh no, Green Ooze is attacked! And touched my bird. Should show how wild the RNG gets. It kinda does, yes. These numbers they generate. They're random, you say. Alright, Rubaran, go ahead and just stab this tank to death with a knife. Rubaran, are you Solid Snake? If you're secretly Solid Snake, you have to tell me. Ian chops down the smoke. Can I reach? No. No. Speaking of RNG, need being statted as having high defense. Sec. $15. It's average, I would say. Alright, kiddo, hack and slash. Until it is done. Oh, wow, you can do some damage. Way to go. Last stream was Let's Revive Meat again. Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying it's not gonna happen again. Do characters in Dark Smoke cast Blaze level 1? Oh. Okay, that hurt. Do characters in this game have promotions? Yes, alright. And Leah can make some experience for herself. Kiddo's just gonna get wang-jaggled by Ooze. And get poisoned. Yay. And you're in a really inconvenient spot to cure you. Yay. Hello, Shateri. Hope you're doing well. I am, currently experiencing the trials and tribulations of battle, as one does. Sonette is level 9. I'm gonna find out if there's promotions at level 10, I guess. I don't know, maybe I should hold the promotions for a while, like level 15, 20. I have no idea. Not in this game, I don't. Alright, fly over... closer to Knuckles. Oh. You evolve after level 20, but the unpromoted cap is 40. If it goes on the Shining Force 2 model, I have no idea. Why did you say evolve? Because you're thinking of this as Pokemon. Shining Mon, gotta promote 'em all. Are there enough characters in the Shining Force games overall to fill out a Pokemon roster? I would say no, except for the the huge Shining Force 3 cast. ahead, Cynthia. You're a battle character, according to this guide. Look at that 1 point of damage she does. There's enough characters for a Super Robot Wars, but not for a Pokedex. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. There's really just not that many. Ooze doesn't care about Cynthia. Some franchises can surprise you. How so? Like, dare I ask? 1! Mario Mon did 151 without relying on major characters, just on enemies. Did they dip into, like, the pool of, Super Mario Land characters? Is she pure poisoned? No, Sonette is poisoned. You can... Oh, you have fucking antidotes coming out your wazoo. You can handle that yourself. Dipped into Mario Brothers non-super, which had some fighter flies. Okay. I mean, fighter flies are cool. Also, they did Yoshi's. Everybody wants to do the Yoshis. Everybody wants to do a Yoshi. Those baseballish guys. Like the charging... No, the charging chucks are the footballers. Alright, walk over here and heal yourself. Yeah, Super Mario World, not Super Robot Wars. Super Mario Wars. That's just a fucking Rabbids thing, man. Can you believe Ubisoft is pissing away their proud legacy of having been a co-star in a Mario game? It's so hard to believe. Those are Yoshi's Island. Oh, huh. Cool. Go see if you can take out this mage before he casts some shit on us. You can't. But you can do half of his hit bar. That's not actually too bad. Stop setting my dudes on fire, asshole! Yep. This is gonna be bad for Paige. Yeah, that's bad. They're actually called baseball boys. That's not what I would have gone with. Baseball boy, it sounds like, I don't know, a group of dads that meets in their garage to talk about, I don't know, something. The level they premiere in is the baseball boys. Okay. You know, lampshading how bad your jokes are doesn't make them actually better. I'm just saying that. Oh, hell, you've got big fire. It's time to revive. No, I guess it's not. Well, it still sucked. Oh, good, there's two of you. Well, you know what? I've got big fire, too. Why don't you and your nobody get set on... Okay, well... Why don't you and your nobody get set on fire is the approximate plot of Kingdom Hearts. Alright, you start work on this mage. And Kiddo will absorb a warm attack. Okay. Poison! More poison! Poison is kind of the theme of this one. And here's fire! Time to revive Paige! Again! It's because I'm really bad at, It's because I'm really bad at strategy games. That's kind of the thing here. No. Well, fuck it. Just stand there and hope he doesn't cast anything. Hey, Cynthia's level 6. Attack increased by 2. Defense increased by 2. Learned Blast. Okay. Okay. I don't know if I've seen Blast before. I have. It's Hell. Oh, okay. We're gonna send them to Hell. Alright. It's the healer attack spell, then. That's fine. Blast you, cowards! Alright, let's see if let's just have Ian slash this mage. There we go. Howl can freeze the dark smoke, maybe. Seems to have gone with Shining Force 2 parity. Yeah, Shining Force 2 seems to be the guiding beacon here, I guess. Wow, everybody's getting poisoned. Wow, everybody's getting set on fire. Am I about to lose? No. Amazing. Oh, hello, Aoyik. Good to see you. You're just in time to watch me flail helplessly at Shining Force Final Conflict Gaiden. Power Wine. I'm gonna give the Power Wine to, the bird in a minute. Yeah. Well, hello, everyone. I'm, Zyther for KQ's Chromogi. The raid message went off the top of the screen. Oh, hold on. Yeah, Firebot's, output got kinda borked, and I didn't realize it. Let me try something real quick. Bear with me while I do a bit of testing. Events. Trigger a pretend raid. One moment. I'm gonna do this so I can see it, which means I need to resize some windows. Raid. That'll work. Okay, that works. It covered the chat box, but it's fine. I had to do some resizing. Thank you for letting me know. I needed to fix that. And hello. I'm still there for KQ's for Monkington. I'm still doing assorted things that I do. I don't remember what I was talking about, but here's Knuckles the Munch punching some smoke. If you've never punched smoke before, you have no idea how difficult it can be. Monk doesn't exist in Shining Force 2. Just remember my dude needs healing. My dude always needs healing. All my dudes need healing. Raid and Run need food. That's okay. I'm not making any sense anyway. Enjoy your things. I should technically egress out just to get more experience out of this battle. But, eh. Let's set this loader on fire. Did not do that much to it. I'm actually surprised. I would have thought that fire would do more. It's fine. Senate is here to finish it off. And make level 10. Attack increased by 2. Mask Koopas. Oh, they're just Koopas wearing a mask. Alright, while you're at it, kiddo, use that wine. Just drink some wine in the middle of battle. Attack is boosted by 4. God dang. That is a boost. Cynthia cannot heal at current time. So, what good are you? And Knuckles is just gonna punch this orc. This is just like Lord of the Rings. The Orc Lord got jaw-jacked by Knuckles. Knuckles is level 10. Knuckles learned to put people to sleep. Way to go, Knuckles. Mead is level 9. Good. I definitely want that 2 attack every... Oh, wait a minute. Hello, Koopo. I didn't realize you were present. Mead being defensive is weird. And Orc Lord is dead. Good. Master Magus, we've been discovered! They're here! Ugh! It's just a matter of time until the enemy finds us. Ian, we must make haste. I completely forgot about the treasure chest. Shit. I completely forgot about the treasure chest. Hopefully there was nothing important in there. Oh well. One sec. I don't know if I want to know. I don't know if I want to know. Meanwhile, we had like quick chicken. And I think I want to give that to Ruberon. Love sandwich. The milk of silver love. Okay, so what actually was it? Protect milk. Okay. That's valid. Agility increased by 4. Okay. Not movement, agility. So you dodge better. Make a save, and we will move on. We're going into battle. Time to relight the embers. The impossible lies ahead. Fight. If we defeat them in this battle, we can take over the city of Palakalon. Ah, yes, an epic warfare. You're too slow! I'm sorry. Why do some of the Pakalon troops still remain undefeated? Well, they're really good at what they do. Well, Master Magus, the Pakalon forces have grouped together in resistance. We can't defeat them. And they leave me no other choice. They call him Magus, he looks more like Izzy. Or Ozzy. Not Izzy. We'll make that river overflow. Pakalon soldiers will have a drink of water like they've never had before. That's a really big river. Good, it worked. They soon lost their fighting spirit. Now everybody, let's march into Pakalon. Woo! That's how water works? Yeah! That's fluid dynamics. We'll soon be reaching Pakalon, the country of centaurs. Hell yeah! Take me down to Centaur City, where the grass is hay, and the girls got 4 legs. Over there, you'll see a crowd of their splendid knights. Oh no! Pakalon is under attack! Our filly. Okay, yeah. I didn't want to just go with and the girls got titties. Like, most of them do. If I'm not mistaken, that's the Devil Army. Ian, we must assist our allies. Master Magus, look over there! Ian and his force have arrived! Well, if we take the castle first, we can use it against Ian and his soldiers. Ian is just one-punching these guys. Ah, looks like our soldiers were defeated by Ian yet again! We've got no choice. Withdraw our troops and defeat Ian first. Okay. What do we got here? Nothing over this way. Not much over this way. Treasure chest just across the river. Alright, we should go for that first. And, what's with you, dude? Priest, okay. I mean, his sprite just looks like nerd. Doo-doo. Doo-doo-doo. 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 Brown Ozzy or Brazzy? Shot by a tank, no reaction. I love how easy it is to no-sell a tank hit in the Shining Force series. It's beautiful. They're using it as a base. Okay. let's fly over the river here. You're still poisoned! Fuck. Fucking fuck. Okay, 1 minute. We gotta get back around to Ian, and we gotta go out of town, and we gotta get cured of poison. Because I forgot to cure poison. I remember to bring somebody back from the dead. I forgot to cure poison. Ruberan, stab the tank. Damn it. 1 point. 1 point! 1! Kiddo's poison, yes. Alright, let's egress out. Whoop! Oh. Yeah, let's flashbang the, flashbang you guys. Hi, chat, how you doing? Cure. 10 gold. The poison vanished completely from Kiddo's body. If I wasn't getting flashbang, my batteries were dead. I mean... Alright, there's no replacements for the Shining Force. Nobody's dead. Let's save. We're gonna look in the, bazaar over there. Nothing but great items here! Any deals? We can buy the Protect milk and some cheerful bread. It's expensive, but we could buy it. Let's do our replacements first, if there's anything. Nothing? How's Bazaar? How bizarre. Ba-da-da, ba-da-da. Oh, baby. You're making me crazy. Every time I look all around. It's in your face. Do, 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 do. Alright, let's actually use some of this stuff. Well, no, let's hold on to it. Let's hold on to it. We will hold on to it. I'm going to hold on to it. Hold on to it. I don't know why, I got brain locked there. I just got completely locked over the brain. But yes, hello to, all of you OE creators. I'm Zyther for KQs from Ogington, and this is what happens here. I do dumb stuff. Like play Game Gear games. And mishandle my Shining Force. And kill Gabriel Knight. We do that on a regular basis, too. Or we used to. I finished all the Gabriel Knight games. It's a tragedy, but they're all done. I completed them forever. No one else has to play them again. Although you can if you want to. Oh, double fire. Okay. Hello, Raiders! Hello, other Raiders! It is good to see you. How'd it go, Saria? Did you defeat Target Renegade? Is the Renegade no longer a target? I'm there for KQs from Ogington. I play video games badly. And for some reason, people watch me do it. It's nice to see you all. The target is still far yonder, but you did get another peanut butter. That's good. I hope you had some celery or some pickles or something with that. Carrots, maybe? I don't know. Let's see, do I make this kill? No, I think I'm going to hold off on making that kill. I am going to step around here and shoot the loader. How is the brightness of the forest? The forest is medium to dim, but honestly not that bad. There was a mild incident where I forgot to cure poison, but it's fine. We do get flashbang now and then. Freeze level 1, no. Blaze level 2. Yeah, I think we can, barbecue these two. Grass loader. Defeated. Worm. Defeated. Level 10. You know, I forgot to check about promotions. Should I go back and check about promotions? Or should I just soldier on? I'm good, I'm good. It's fine, I'm good. There are more mages than I am comfortable with on that side of the bridge. I'm gonna have to split my forces up a little bit so I don't get absolutely destroyed. If the stats are kept, then there's no rush to promote. If the stats are kept. Alright, let's flap over here and start stabbing this loader. You know, I'm so glad I gave Kiddo that extra boost of attack power. That extra little bit of attack power really made a difference there in that attack. He's so powerful. Go ahead and manufacture a little bit of experience for Cynthia. We're in the panic attack music. We are actually in the panic attack music again. The music is yet again trying to kill us. Need sinks a spear into it. Good work, Mead. Ruben cannot get across the bridge and cannot throw a knife that far. Just hang out over here, Ruben. Ruben? No, that's not Ruben. Who are you again? Ruberon! Right, it's like a Ruben with extra steps. Yeah, I'd like to step over here and just lay into this priest, because I know he's gonna cause problems. Oh, look, he wants a hug! Look at him, he wants a hug. Look at that big ol' hug pose. I'm gonna stab him again. Ian is so tiny compared... He is. Everyone is so tiny. It feels weird. Alright, Hall can just nuke these guys a little bit. Orc Lord is pretty small. That's why there's two of them, because they're small. You can eat more Orc Lords than you can eat priests. Oh, the Dark Knight can actually do some damage. Alright. Ian is now completely surrounded. And being set on fire. This is a terrible situation. I hate it with every fiber of my being. So we're gonna, kill. Hopefully. We did not kill. And there goes Ian. We've lost the game. It is game of... Oh, nope. We still have 1 hit point. Not dead yet, baby! Alright, I think instead of... I could just... I can't toss a heal that... Yeah, I can. We're fine. I can do it! I can do it. I wish Knuckles could actually attack somebody. It would be so nice. I wish Paige could attack somebody. Stop it! Stop grouping up! Stop grouping up, damn it! Oh, me picked up an antidote. Okay. Yeah, we definitely needed more of those. Stab that priest. Dropped a healing seed. Okay, that's nice. What we call a clusterfuck. It is indeed. I would like Ian to get the shit out of there. I think we're okay. I think we're mostly safe. I think we're mostly good and safe, and everything will be fine. Nothing will be ruined. Nothing will be ruined. I could save up the MP and... Oh, listen to me, saving MP. Ha 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 ha. Level 11, that's nice. Well done, Hole. Shit. I forgot they could do that too! It sucks and it's bad. Okay, well there goes like half my force. How about we egress and try this again? Every time we egress and come back, we come back stronger. We come back better. So, it's good for us. I'll look at that in a few. Ah, there goes Kiddo, because fire. Yep, how about a little fire, Birdo? This is rough. It's rough. We're having a bad time. Whenever I egress and revive 90% of my party. Yes. Oh. I thought there might be a follow-up to that. There wasn't. But yeah, we're getting trashed. We're getting absolutely I believe the word was clusterfucked. Because I made bad choices. But that's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Well, where the fuck are you going? Where do you think you're going, asshole? Get shot in your weird, shiny chest button. Get hit with a stick. All gains 1 experience point. Cute. Alright, let's get out of here. And... maybe... next time we won't, get everybody killed. Maybe next time, people will live. Maybe I won't run out of money reviving people. So check to see if promotion works. That's a good idea. Let's promote everybody at the same time. Oh, that was a disaster. Save, swap. Class. Okay. Let's try promoting Hull. By the powers of light, Hull shall be promoted from Magician. Wait, what the fuck? To the class of Wizard. You're using the full names? We turned him into Orko! Fuck yeah! Well... do you think that, I guess I might as well promote everybody who can promote. Maybe they'll be terrible, maybe they won't. But I don't know any better. And I make bad choices. Gladiator? I've never even met her. By the powers of light, Sinette shall be promoted from Archer to the class of Sniper. Shall be promoted, but from Monk to Enchilada. Delicious enchilada. Force fed you nothing but egresses until you were 26.5 levels old. I can do that, yeah. I mean, I'm sorry, but you have to eat your egresses. Paladin, as usual for centaurs. And Ian gets promoted to hero, I'm assuming. Yeah. Alright. Let's actually save the game, now that we've promoted everyone to Master Monk, Hero, Sorceress, Archer, Dude. Alright. With my new classes, I'm unstoppable. My new filing technique is unstoppable. I'm going to go single file. We still haven't gotten to that fucking treasure chest. Alright, everybody stand way back here. Okay, but does the box of a dozen starving crazed weasels have any bear claws? We're out of bear claws? Oh. Okay, now they're lining up single file. Good for them. Need will meet the charge! It's become even harder to tell what gender meat is. That's fantastic. I love it. The strongest defense is concealing your gender. If your gender is Armored Horse to begin with, that's fantastic, actually. Alright, Hall can stay here. Ian, park here. We're gonna let them come to us. A little bit. Except not fully. Sonette can stand over here. Oh, you've got a nice butt. They took the time to render that butt in the Game Gear sprite limitation. They made those cheeks shiny. Why did they do that? Sonnet counterattacks. Not bad. Not great, but not bad. I will probably have to retreat Sonnet soon. Yeah, I'm gonna have to retreat Sonnet. Well, it's fine. They had something to shoot at. For a minute. Would not be surprised if they could see that ass from the front. Somehow. Cynthia cannot cast heal all the way across that bridge. Knuckles can just walk over and start punching stuff, though. Knuckles somehow got less buff. What the fuck attack is that? What? Face smash! Alright, that's enough of Sonette being shot at, thank you. Stab that Dark Knight, kiddo. Good work, kiddo. Alright. Mead is, really kinda stomping it. All the ballistas are ganging up on Sonette. Oh no, they're doing 1 damage. It is kind of, I am kind of surprised at just how ineffective that tactic was for them. Howell will step up in a minute. Here comes those annoying priests. Those turbulent priests. Alright, we park Sonette back there. Now Knuckles is the center of attention. Dodging it. And Kiddo is... ooh, losing 5 health from that. This is gonna really hurt. Yeah. Kiddo cannot hang out there. To be fair, all of the ballistas are doing only 1 point of damage to, like, everybody. Even Kiddo, who is made of bird. What are you doing? What are you doing? You have magic, what are you doing? Yep, Kiddo's about to die. Yep, there we go. So we egress out again for more experience. Accepting losses is for other people, I'm sorry. Fucking head missile. I love it. I genuinely love it. I love his head missile attack. Oh, now he's gonna get set on fire. Yeah. Ruberon gets this kill, probably levels to level 10. Yep. I believe I will give him the promotion. Hummel, you know what? Just for the sake of it. Rush the bridge, get on the other side, and spread. Might be a good idea. Howl wearing the traditional wizard bathrobes. He did put on his robe and wizard hat, yes. He's got the power. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Retreat, regroup, heal up, raise, promote, lose money. Alright, Ruberon. From Thief to Ninja! Okay. What, did you change your mind as opposed to changing your class? It's a very clever joke. No. Alright. This time, I guess, let's try and get to the bridge as fast as possible. I apologize for so much of the panic music. There will be panic. There will be Switch panic. For the Sega CD Master System. It's in the game. Try to get to the other side of the bridge and spread it. Actually, you know what? Yes, the Sega CD Master System. Have you not mastered your system? You know, system mastery begins at home. Ian dodges, okay. Can't get me, I'm the Ian bread man. Thanks to way too much association with various things, I can now only see the leader of our little army here as Ian Brutalmoose. And he's just out here trying to get ingredients to make food. In his horrible, horrible kitchen. Okay, good Ruber running. You Ruber run so far away. And they couldn't get away. course, all of my promoted characters are now getting exactly 1 experience from doing literally anything. So, that's fine. Freeze the worm. Alright, step up, stab the loader. Oh, he's actually using like a katana there. Judging by the attack animation, anyway. I don't think it's possible to get across the bridge before we get really boxed in. Maybe I could lead some of them off to the side by, having Kiddo go for that box. Of course, that means using Kiddo as a decoy, and Kiddo is made of, like, glass and the dreams of fairies. But, hey! If we can't sacrifice a fragile bird thing to the whims of evil magicians, what are we even doing out here? Wow, okay, that one was actually sort of loud. You know, let's not put Cynthia out in front, no matter how tempting it is, to get her some experience. Knuckles, though, you can try right out here. Anyway, thank you for the Howling Scream of the Damned. I don't actually remember which scream that was. I think it might have been from, Wrath of the Gods. Could have been. It could have been Goofy. Well, yes, most of those screams are pretty goofy. If not supposed to be magicked at, why aligned in formation? I say as they, you know, prepare to magic at me. Yep, here comes the mage, and here comes the magic. And I should have stood somewhere else. Everybody took some damage. Yay. I wish I could heal in a big cross pattern. Well, let's at least heal level 1, Mead. I could, it's called Aura, I just don't have it. Well, then I can't do it, can I? Alright, let's chop on through. Good chopping. That's exactly the image I had in mind when I said chop on through. Thank you for that chop. Poisoned. Figures. Aha! Check. Found a brave apple. I don't remember what that does. Instant level up. Okay, that's cool. Alright, Mead can at least stand out here for a few minutes. Riveron gets out of the way of the actual attackers. This is worth it. I'm sure this is worth it. Didn't kill anybody, but it felt worth it. Alright, Ian, just stand over there. Everybody's going after Mead. Shoot the smoke. Can you get rid of that? No, you can't get rid of it yet. You can try, but... Well, 4 points of damage on her isn't that bad. Paige just gets hit. Alright, well... Get hit back, jerk. Right, you're poisoned, forgot. And you're about to use fire, yep. Ow. 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 And Cynthia, heal thy knuckles. Knuckles, step forth and start punching. Get that smoke. I'm more worried about the smoke catching me on fire than I am about the mage now that he's moved for this turn. Wasn't that a Dr. McNinja character? I never really read Dr. McNinja. I was mostly into Axe Cop, to be honest. And that, well, that went over well for a little while. Alright, now we've killed the Dark Mage. That's good. I could back off and heal Hollow, or I could just keep doing what I'm doing. There are a lot of horns outside tonight. Well, I don't really need to go any further than that, so... Alright. Hollow's having a good time. Because he's not Kiddo. Okay, man, what do you think you're gonna do? I'm not impressed. Do these priests not, can these priests not cast anything? Yeah, magic heal too, and they have plenty of MP. What's their fucking problem? A lot of horns, you imagine that version of Doom EM1 with just pipe horns. I remember, yeah, the Doot music. I remember Doot. Alright, Paige is taking more damage because of the poison. I'm just gonna drop a heal on him. Well, no, okay, yes I am. Kiddo, kill Orc Lord, get XP, level up. Do not get enough XP to level up? Okay. You're doing great, honey. Not enough MP to cure. Do you have enough MP to blast? Yes. Alright, go blast something. Let's see what this does. 6 points of damage. Cannot really claim to be impressed. Alright, it looks like Paige is gonna be a sacrifice. This, I think, is acceptable. Acceptable losses. The priest dodged the ninja. What a weird sentence. Woke up cranky. Who doesn't? I mean, I guess I could, yeah. Straight wipe that guy out. Go ahead. Give him hell. That's decent. That's a decent amount of hell. That is an amount of hell I am comfortable with. Thank you. Who needs healing? Ruberon. Kind of does. Ruberon does, but I can't reach Ruberon. So... Technically, Knuckles kinda needs healing, but... eh. Eight points of damage. And this will finish off that Dark Knight. And that means that our little birdlet is safe. Wait a minute, is there another guy up there? No, we're good. Cool. Really, man? You're gonna go beat up on the bird. You deserve this. Oh, I kind of thought you were gonna die from that, man. Okay, well, you deserve this. Karma! Kiddo is now level 10. Okay, we have advanced Kiddo. For your Sega Master System. Ugh! How could this happen to me? What's wrong, Magus? Did things not go according to plan? Well, Link's easy for you to say. I'm only a step away from finishing them off. It's a big fucking step, man. It's like draw the rest of the owl step. I find that most dubious, judging by the current situation. That's not fair. If they hadn't arrived so soon, I could have taken them as planned. Seems they came here because they found you. Please, Lynx, I beg you to take me with you. Well, alright, I'll help you this once. Ian, the enemy has retreated. I'm Sylvia, a knight from Bacalon. Thanks to you, our country is safe and the Devil Army has departed. You must be Ian, right? I know that because we received a report from Volcanon's country, Bedo. Bedoe. I flew to Bacalon from Bedoe when I heard about the Devil Army. Not everyone can fly so far without a rest, wouldn't you agree? Ha ha ha! So you were the one at Bedo with Keto. Words are hard. You were the one at Bidet with Kide, fighting the Devil Army. Ah, yes, I remember that. I also entered the cave and just missed the cave-in, so I quickly made it through one step ahead of you to Bacalon. Your actions have made me think. I'd like to come with you all and fight to protect our world. I hope I'm not too late, but I also wish to join you. Sylvia the Knight and Julia the Bird Woman join the force. Before we go on to fight, we should all take a rest in Bacalon. Alright, there's enough people here to be people. 12 is the magic number. Well, let's promote Kiddo. Kiddo shall be promoted from Birdman to Kidman. Oh, Bird Battler. Julia is still a badminton. Two more and I'll be over full. Well, that'll be a problem, but... Thing in the shop. No. Thing in the shop. Oh, everything's been upgraded. Shit. Okay, well... We've got to buy the power glove. It's so bad. Okay, well, we need to, sell off the leather glove first. Knuckles is packed with herbs. You can kind of tell that just by looking at him. Soba Power Glove. I don't know what that means. Let's see, swords. Woven Soba. I don't think that... ew. I'm imagining how cold and slimy that would feel. Sell your sword. Yeah, I just... I'm slightly terrified by this thought. I don't want to squeeze the noodles. Noodle. You miss Sobe Power. I miss whatever the white milky one was. And also the pink milky one. I miss Sobe Milkers. I want lizard milks. Sobe Dragon Juice. I think Dragon was the, bright purple one. I think. Do we have, like, a list of Sobe flavors? Ah, PepsiCo. Bleh. Yeah, I don't know. The BevNet database. Sobe continue. Let's see. I think it was, ooh, Sobe Karma. That was the one that was, like, orange flavored. Man, I miss all of these. Orange Carrot Elixir was delicious. I don't know. I'm not gonna look at juice flavors while I'm playing video games. Right now. Yes. No. Yes. Lizard Lightning was good. Yes, ice is frozen water. Is that a shitty redeem? At this point in time. Cause, like, ice are big assholes is the thing. I need drink. Oh, yeah, that... Fuck, I forgot. Steel Lance. Yeah, I think it's time to upgrade from the spear. If we come across new have a drink lines we come across. Yeah. I'll keep an eye out. They're rarer than you think. Ah, yes, the one FF8. Water and water and water, 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 water and water and water, water, water. Ah, we should sell your rod. Going to sell your rod on the black market. Water and water and water, 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 water. God fucking fuck. Now it's in my head forever. Alright, sell bronze rod. Buy iron rod. Remarkably, we do seem to have the funds for all of this nonsense. And I think the only thing left is the axe. Good thing you're not me. Yeah. Honestly, though, I think you should have, gold. You should be allowed to have gold. Alright, let's save because we just did, like, 15 fucking minutes of upgrading equipment. And now let's get out of here and go fight again. Fighting and fighting and fighting. Magus, we must report to you that this man has broken army regulations. Now, if I remember correctly, you're Eric. That is your name, isn't it? I understand you used to be a spy. Eric the spy? I didn't do anything of the sort. Ah, Magus, you always did enjoy blaming the innocent. Oh, it's a you again. You do me an injustice, Lynx. This time I have proof. Really? Then why don't you show me this proof? What has Eric done, and what could Eric hope to achieve? All I want is to see Michaela. If I enter the Devil Army one of these days, I'll meet up with her. That's the reason for my actions. But what? Well, well. You two, get him and take him for execution. Executed for horny crimes? Wait, isn't this interesting? Lynx, what do you plan to do? You caught him by using dirty traps. I cannot accept that. Eric is released from his chains. Fight me, Eric. If you cannot defeat me, you do not have a chance against Mistress Michaela. I'm ready anytime. Come on. Everyone else, step back and don't interfere. Ooh! Now's our chance. Everyone, after Eric. You can't do that. I'm leaving this place now. So is Eric some kind of dragon, or... Because he looks like an imp in armor from behind. After him. It's a shame we have to kill a man like him. I wanted to defeat that man in a fair battle. My apologies for causing you this trouble, Magus, but remember this. You should always fight fair and square. You're evil! Evil! Lynx is so selfish. One of these days I'll get even with him. Dragonoot, yeah. I think that is how they localized it. A Dragonoot. First I must find Eric, otherwise I'll be in big trouble. Volcannon said we should head north. If we carry on this way and don't go astray, we should reach the town of Moan. Moan. The town of Moon. We'll have to go via Moan to get to the far north, where he said we'll find a real treat at a place called Nazca. Not what? What? Okay. It's about time our scout Julia reported back to us. Those guys seem to be wandering around quite strangely, don't they? Seems that Magus is the commanding officer of the Devil Army's force here, and they're quite frantic right now to find a guy called Eric. Eric, interesting. Who is that, I wonder? Any sign of Eric? No, he doesn't seem to be here. I don't know, he must be further away. We gotta search well. Comb the forest! Hey, it's you guys again! Curses! Seems like we'll have to fight them again. That's kinda what we do. Did those guys make it this far to the north? Put off the search for Eric. We must attack Ian and his force. Alright, I guess we'll get Eric soon. Hopefully. What do we got? There's a little town up there. I don't see anything that looks like a chest in this battle. I do see an awful lot of dudes. Most of them are ours. So, I'm gonna head up towards the top left first, I guess. No, make it the top right. Yeah, top right. Nazca just exists in the Finding Force setting. I vaguely remember that, I think? I don't know. Kiddo is now a butler. That's after the point teen you threw in the towel. Well, I read a lot of video game magazines in the mid-90s. So, I probably saw some screenshots. Some games obscured it very hard, you know? Some games really obscured their real-world shit. Like, I don't know anybody my age who recognized Ozzy, Slash, and Flea. Okay? To be fair, I think Fallout 3 and 4 both had skeletons sticking out of toilets. Or, you know, something along those lines. Not even as a reference, just because Bethesda can't think of anything to do but decorate 100-year-old buildings like people died in them yesterday. If anybody does anything with it, it would be Valve. Doesn't somebody else own the rights now? Because of weird movie bullshit? Dang, almost one shot. That's pretty good. I think it would be really funny if Valve couldn't make Half-Life 3 because, like, the rights were tied up in skibbity nonsense. I think that would be fucking hilarious. I know it can't possibly happen, but I think it would be hilarious. Half-Life can't make Valve 3 because of other reasons. Yeah. And here comes the fire. Yep. Well, I'll try and heal that up. Vampire bat attack. That is a natural color for a bat. It has fallen asleep. Oh no, it begins. No, Zubat wears a red costume. Damn it. You are too fast for me! Curse you! I just really want to see this. Bonk. Real talk, my honest prediction is that one day Valve will release Half-Life 3, and everybody who would have cared about it would be too old to play it. Like, nobody would actually care. Learn Catan. Alright, Cousin Ninja. I read an article the other day about, like, Japanese kids have no particular attachment to either Final Fantasy or Dragon Quest because they don't release games during the child lifespan before they age out of that demographic. So they just lose interest. Pokemon, however, are perfectly happy to push out as many games as possible, so... Pokemon, the most beloved series. Wouldn't be surprised they decided to launch it with the Steam box. I think they'll just do, like, one of those, Aperture Science-themed tutorials. They seem to love those. It's weird that Valve has kind of, y'all know what I'm talking about, right? Like, with Steam VR, they released an Aperture Science-themed tutorial for it. And, with the Steam Deck, they released an Aperture Science-themed tutorial for it. It's kind of weird that Valve has decided to identify themselves as basically Aperture Science, considering all the shit Aperture Science does. Like, that's basically their home brand now. It feels a little weird. I'm not gonna lie, it feels weird. Yeah, they did kind of make the Torment Nexus. They... kind of a little bit. They're very proud of it. Alright, put them on blast. 6 points, that's fine. Really not going. This is... I'm not sure if this battle is going well or not. They re-released Steam Chat. They did. They did release Steam Chat. I would chat about shit with people on Steam Chat. Like, if that was the only way I had to communicate with people, I would use it. It's just that, you know, you would definitely have to actively self-censor. You certainly can't link anybody porn on Steam Chat. Unless it's Valve-approved porn. If you're linking, like, furry, hentai, Hitler, 9000, that's cool. That's fine. Valve loves that. Yeah, I'm not gonna go into detail on that one, I'm sorry. But, yeah, that's... I admit I'm not delighted about that one, but it's out there. It's on Steam, you can buy it. Don't. Oh, I think Kiddo's about to die. No, dodged. Good work, Kiddo. Good work, Kiddo. I sound like a dad proud of a baseball team. Don't be weird. Yeah, okay. That's an effective retort. Quit biting at me. I will definitely have to retreat Kiddo in a minute. Ruben! Ruberon. Ruba. Ruby Rod. I have absolutely nothing worthwhile to say at this point. Drowned stream? What? What, like the ones that I've got on the thing? Or... Maybe. I'm aware that there's nothing I can do to stop you folks from making terrible jokes and celebrating it. But I would prefer not to encourage it actively. Ah, well, Ian's asleep. That's gonna go poorly. I can at least heal him. Can we kill this guy before he casts magic on it? Yeah, good. How are we doing over this way? There anybody over here? Yeah, there's some people over here. This side of the battle, this entire side of the battlefield. I don't know if I even have to go up here. I mean, I'm going to. But I don't know if I have to. Ruberon, head over this way. Four points of damage. Okay, you'll survive. I don't know. If you folks want to eat rocks, there's nothing I can do to stop you from eating rocks. I'm just saying. I would prefer you not pick up the rocks and put them in your mouth, but I can't actually physically stop you from eating rocks. Well, that didn't work. I mean, you could use it to start fires. You could use it as, like, industrial, alcohol for those purposes. There are many uses for the booze that sucks. Also, I'm sorry, this hobgoblin sprite. I am reading this sprite as just like a little dude in pajamas. I don't know, the pajamas are right there in my brain. I can't get them out of my brain. You know, do you have, like, a healing? No. Maybe you should just sit out for a while. Toga, but pajamas works. Pajama? Been to Australia recently, have you? What does this sprite actually look like in battle? I don't know, he's way over there! He's so far away! Dark Sniper, more like Dark Sniped. More like didn't die when I thought he was gonna die. More like giving me level 3. Attack 3, okay. Ruberon's kinda getting buff. Oh, now you're casting healing. I'm sorry. If the spriting is consistent, and the Hobgoblin and the Priest are equal distances away from the camera, that priest is fucking huge. Like, that priest is at least 12 feet tall. That is a parade float masquerading as a priest. Or these goblins are teeny. Stop getting logic in my bullshit. Risama is taller than a tank. It's true, he is. He's a big, but buddy, he's a big. He's a big. He's a big. Inch-high goblins is just as funny as 12-foot priests. Make 3D billboards and big 30-foot smurfs. Everybody wants to be naked and famous. Everybody does want to be naked and famous, I think. Is there anybody here who would not like to be naked and famous? Speak now or forever hold your clothes. Do not want to be famous, just financially stable. One of those is much more likely than the others. Do not wish to be famous, naked or otherwise. Huh. I'm moderately famous. I'm a legend in my own home. That's a lie. There's like one other person here. He doesn't care. A legend. How did I get into your pants? Will you stop putting pants on me? Take them off. We're almost done here. We're almost done. I think. God, there's a dark mage right there, and I bet he's gonna kill somebody. I don't like that. Hole! Set this man on ice. Okay. No longer worried about the dark mage, it's fine. Now I just have to worry about, like, snipers and stuff. Oh good, you're healing yourself! Now I can grind on you. Stab, stab, stab. Sylvia is now level 11. Way to go, Sylvia. Kiddo can't really get anywhere right now. I guess Cynthia could just whack a goblin. Bonk. 1 point of damage! Remember, Cynthia is a great frontline battle character. She's a healer in name only. Only 7 points of damage. Okay, now you're level 10. That's great. And Knuckles. I guess just heal Julia. Or Sylvia. Healer in name only, for sure. You're not wrong. You're not wrong there. Kinda hate it, but even Hall is doing new quirk. Critical hit, 1 damage left. You're gonna heal yourself, aren't you? You fucking optimist. Yeah, he believes he can survive this. I don't know how he can believe that. I'm gonna hit you with a bird. I'm gonna hit you with a plane. I'm gonna hit you with a speeding locomotive. No, this is a centaur, actually, but... Your first successful Darkest Dungeon run had only one dude alive by the end. I mean, that's what Darkest Dungeon is like, I'm led to believe. We only just failed to catch Eric, and it's because we had to see to you first. And now we're disgraced. Ooh, gah! If Lynx hadn't gotten in my way, Ian, next time I'll do whatever it takes. Remember that. Whatever it takes, what does he mean? Oh well, anyway. As Sylvia said, we should head to the town of Moon now. Alright. I think I'm good. I think we're just gonna, whoops. No, that's not what I wanted to do. That's not, we're gonna egress out. We're gonna watch this story scene, we're gonna egress out, and then we're gonna save and quit. This is my battle plan, Lynx, and I need your assistance. What do you think you're doing? I wanted a fairly matched battle. If you're going to have such unfair tactics, I can't go along with them. You need to rethink your plans, Magus. Unfair, you say? The only thing that matters in a battle is victory. I bet I can handle this without you anyway. If you don't like the way I'm doing this, then go somewhere else. Are you serious, Magus? Well, if you really mean it, it's not my turn anyway. Well, well, it's the Shining Force, and we've heard rumors about you. You're early, we're just about to start preparing your welcome. Isn't the Devil Army here? No, the Devil Army already withdrew because they heard you were coming. They're bound to attack somewhere, don't you think? Please, won't you come into our town? This is a trap! Get out of there now! Help. And the fools actually came in. It's you! Yes, it is I, Magus, commander of the Devil Army. All of it? Take a look around, Ian. You are completely surrounded. Prepare to die. In the most humiliating way. Naked in a hot tub? Alright, we should be able to, egress out here. Which would be really funny if it were actually, you know, part of the plot. Alright, now we can change class on these two. I don't know if it's a good idea or not. Is it more humiliating to die naked in a hot tub or fully clothed in a hot tub? I have no idea, actually. That's a good point. Actually, hold on, I'm gonna check something. There was a walkthrough on fantasyanime.com, and I'm looking to see... There are 2 battles left in this chapter. Is anybody up for, like, overtime? Well, too bad. I'm gonna do overtime. They're captain. Not really. Not if you don't want to be. But if you're here, congratulations on staying here. I feel like we should hit the bottom. The wells have items. Oh, okay. Well. Yeah, alright. I think we're gonna, head along the bottom here. I'll worry... Well, no. We're not gonna come back all the way back over for this chest, are we? I guess we'll start with heading north. I kind of want to work along the bottom, but I'm not brave enough to split the force. Not at this point, anyway. And just stand around over here and look distracting. Yeah, that dark mage is gonna be a real problem. Not the least of which because I have no idea how to spread out my force effectively, so probably we're just gonna get thrashed. Oh hey, Ian's a distraction. Way to go, Ian. Ouch. 5 points. Ooh. Big attack. Big. Wow. We're getting rocked. And asleep. Impressive. Maybe I should have just decided to log off for the night. Going after the mage. Because I can. And it's probably better to take out the mage first. You know, as long as I can. There we go. Sylvie can go for the chest itself. Sniping back and forth at each other. Love how the sniper does more damage than the tank. I know it's a higher promotion class, but like, it's still weird. Alright, healing! Yay! Alright. Dark Knight. Chop. That's one of my favorite chopping animations in the entire series. Like, that's one of my favorite axe user animations, I guess I should say. Probably it gets recycled in Shining Force 2. I don't know for sure, but it's good looking. In my opinion, of course. Alright, Ruberon can... Well, wait. Inventory. Yeah. Inventory's full, so never mind. Hey, you guys got inventory space? Alright. Sonette, you take it. Equip ring. Well, that's our first ring, I think. Very first ring we've had in this game so far. I don't know if we'll need to... we probably do need to equip it somehow. Immediate healing. Just instant heal. Well, at least I can still stab you. Oh! Wow, that's a hell of a critical. Kiddo really wanted this level. And did nothing with it. Eh, there goes Hall. I feel like I should probably egress out and regroup, but I just don't think I care enough about Hall to bother. Well, I could just blast at you. Maybe get some actual experience on Cynthia. $50 experience and no level. I'm delighted. And some healing. Knuckles is level 2 off some healing. Attack increased by 3, again! But monks are the most ridiculous class. I feel like I've never had a bad monk. Even, like, Gong wasn't really that bad. Let's see, what's in here? A steel sword! Can't carry anymore. What about you? about you? Feed the bats some bread. That's seagulls. You're thinking of seagulls. Ian, you can... Well, you could. Julia, what do you have in your inventory? Nothing. Okay. Congratulations, you get a steel sword. Getting down to that other well is going to be kind of a challenge. Somebody needed healing. Maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong. Oh well. Well, let's head sort of this way and downward. Oh, Sunette needed healing. Okay. You're not gonna get anywhere with this. You have all the promotable characters. Nobody after this promotes. Cool. Good to know, actually. If they're coming in already promoted at level whatever, that probably means that it's okay to promote at level whatever. Like, I'd hope that makes sense. I don't know, I'm trying to use logic on a strategy video game. It doesn't work. That dwarf just wants to have a picnic. Alright, just meander downward. Min-maxing your stack games too much makes the game unbalanced. Some games, yeah. Other games expect you to do it. It does make me question certain... like... it makes me kind of question, are games balanced in such a way that you probably shouldn't bother looking for all the secrets? Like... generally speaking, your average RPG probably doesn't expect you to find genuinely everything in the game, you know? And the more stuff you do find, the easier it gets. So, are you really expected to find everything? And yeah, I guess it depends on the game. I'm thinking about it, you know? Nah, let's take out this mage before he mages all over me. Yeah, I'm just thinking about, like, Final Fantasy VII. All the weird hidden materia and stuff. Like, fucking Pujata or whatever hidden in the middle of the fucking ancient forest. And... were you expected to find all of it? Or no? And I don't know. Hard to say. It is. It's really hard to say. I'm sure that there's, I'm sure there's plenty of games where you can just half-ass your way through it as hard as possible. And it works out just fine. Not enough MP for healing. Only blasting. Oh my god, you get the worst rolls. They expect you to summon spam your way through most of the side quests, and they only change it up for the weapons. You know, I never really used summons that much in, Final Fantasy VII, honestly. No battle with Sephiroth until you get the gold chocobo minimum. I mean, that's just common sense. Who wouldn't want to spend 2 weeks on chocobo breeding? That's just, you know, making sure you experience the fun part of the game. Gotta make sure Ian gets some experience here. No, I know what you're gonna say. Actually, the most fun part of the game was, Condor Tower, or whatever the fuck it was. And you know, you're not wrong. Obviously, that was the best part of the game. Look, I could have been a real shit and, called the best part of the game the submarine minigame. You know what actually makes me suffer? Besides, like, everything in the world. The thing that actually makes me suffer is that for the Final Fantasy VII Remake, or whatever, they did in fact absolutely shower that motherfucker with minigames, and people complained about it. Like, the one correct choice they made in remaking that series, people complain about it. Pearls before fucking shrine. Swine. Not a shrine. Yeah, I mean the remake. Because the best thing about old RPGs is the fact that they kept switching genres and giving you weird mini-games that had nothing to do with the plot. Like, I say JRPG needs fishing, but that's just shorthand. JRPG needs, like, skateboarding and snowboarding. And business management and accounting. Okay, you've got a point there. They probably did not expect people to figure out the Sight and Grot. Or whatever it was. How many enemies are left on this map? 2 dudes. Okay. What we're gonna do is we're just gonna... Oh wait, there is a... Okay, 3 dudes. We are gonna hobgoblin. We are gonna hob the goblin. More RPGs don't have their own roguelike dungeon stuff. I know, right? Fucking Final Fantasy X-2 has a roguelike in it. And it's actually good. It's good. And it wasn't translated until like 20 years later. Well, not 20 years later. It wasn't translated until after the re-release. But if you ever want to play Final Fantasy Mystery Dungeon, get a copy of Final Fantasy X2 The Last Mission. Or Chocobo's Mystery Dungeon, I guess, also works for that, but... honest admission, I've never played the Lufia 2 Ancient Cave. I've played Lufa 2 twice now. And I've never played the Ancient Cave part of it. At all. Yeah, Lufa 2, Rise of the Soapsuds. It's the prequel to Lufa, the Bath Sponge of Doom. Anyway, I'm headed for this well over here so I can get the last item. Obviously, I'm under great threat from this priest. I think I've heard of Ancient Cave. Don't get me wrong, I have heard of it. I've never actually played it, and I should. Because it's kind of dumb that I haven't played it. Yay, Hail Soldier was defeated and Knuckles is level 3. And his attack goes up by 3 again. What? How the fuck buff is Knuckles? Attack 40. Alright, you're 38. That's fine. Ruberon is attack... Holy shit. Worse defense, though. So those two are tied for buffest. Found a Robin arrow, can't carry any more items. God. Blast it. Alright, Robin arrow, get, we're good to go. I mean, to me it sounds like it's just a rogue. It sounds like it's a straight up rogue. Impossible! They defeated my troops again! I should have known Lynx's absence was a fatal flaw in my plan. But remember this, you barely escaped with your lives! I should have known this was a trap. Hey, over here, hurry up and open this gate! Thank goodness you're all right. I didn't expect you to defeat the Devil Army under the circumstances. You're the one Magus was pursuing? That's right, I'm Eric. I joined the Devil Army to see Michaela. They discovered my real intentions and took me before Magus. So, why do you want to see Michaela? She's hot. My father, Elliot, worked for King Ramladu. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, wait a minute. I know this guy. But the Devil Army manipulated the king and made him a wicked man. My master Max told me of Elliot. He was a proud warrior. He knew the king was wrong, but he never betrayed his king. I see. But despite that, Father should have fought against the Devil Army. I want to defeat the Devil Army. Please let me join you. Yo, alright, dragon. Would anyone think less of me if I just piled everything into Eric? Like, the egg, the chicken, the bread. I'm just gonna stuff Eric here full of so much food he's gonna look like a fucking piñata. Since Maunan's people are safe and peaceful again, we should stay here and heal any injuries before we begin our journey. Alright, let's raise Hall from the dead. And let's cram this dragon full of party favors. Okay, what do we got? We got bread, apple. Cheerful bread, maximum HP increased by 3. Apple. This is just... his class is... Dragon Soldier. Dragon Seed. Dog Sword. Eric is now level 3. Defense increased by 2. That's not much. Ian, you can't use the quick ring for that. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I do need to give away the Robin Arrow. Is that really it? Is that all I had? Huh. I thought I had the... oh no, I gave the chicken to the bird. Or Ruben. Or... Alright, let's equip. You get the... wait a minute. Yeah, you get the steel sword. Give a Robin Arrow. Who gets the dog sword? Woof, woof, woof. Who gets the dog sword? Woof, woof. I'm sorry. Quick ring. Going to give that also over to Eric. It's something. Not that much, but... well, it's better agility than anybody except for Ruberon. So that's pretty good. You are equipped with the Robin Arrow, right? Okay. Let's save. Let's finish this chapter out tonight. One more level. One single more level, I think. Actually, hold on. Any deals? Only the shit I've sold. Which I'm about to add to. Yeah, I do think we need to trim down some inventory. I don't think we need this many medical herbs. I don't think we need this many, antidotes. Huh. Could use that many medical herbs if I used them. I mean, I try to use them, I just keep forgetting. I'm terrible at what I do. And what I do isn't pretty. Alright, Right, the dagger is better than the throwing knife. Alright. Save. And we will progress onward. To the end of this chapter. Hopefully. This is simply disastrous, Magus. Do you think your failure can be excused? But if Lynx had followed my plan, it would have worked. That's just an excuse, Magus. You poor excuse for a man. Next time, I'll send my strongest unit to hunt them down and attack. If you fail to finish them next time, the consequences will be dire. This is getting serious. If you want, I can help you. Front-facing sprite looks like Yoda. Kinda does. Sleepy Yoda. Well, excuse me, you're the ones who got me into this fix. I will not stoop so low as to use traps, even if it is by Mistress Michaela's command. Is that what you call chivalry? Fine then, I won't ask you again. Lynx, get out of my sight immediately. If that's what you want. Magus, I wish you well in your war. Your stupid doomed war. Did he leave? Finally, that Michaela too. Only foul words come out of her mouth. Not nearly foul enough. I would be cussing you out so hard. You failed like 30 times. Soon I, the great Magus, citation needed, will show them how powerful I really am. I will lead my troops to great victory, dealing death with every blow. This is the northernmost part of the Paramecian continent. Gramps is already within our reach. This must be the place God Volcanon told us about. God Volcanon is a very Super Robot Wars name, you know? I've been waiting for you. It's you, Magus! You know, that might be right. So you've joined them, have you, Eric? If so, all the more convenient for me. I must praise you for making it this far. But you've walked into my trap, and now I shall send you to your graves. Ian, I wouldn't put it past that guy to use foul play. Please be careful of his filthy trap. Alright, we are in Nazca. Let's... I bet that chest is... I bet these chests are traps. I bet these chests are traps. We're gonna go touch them, and it's gonna look like Free Ren touching a mimic. Can you cast anything? No. You have 0 MP. Okay. Alright, we're gonna head over this way. You gotta grab the test and 10 mages blaze you. That's true, but... they can't set me on fire if I don't go open the chest, but I'm gonna go open the chest anyway, because there might be something in it. There really aren't enough cool furry people in my party. We've only got like 2 centaurs, 2 birds, and a dragon. We need better. We need more. Vampire bat appeared. Okay, I'm not really threatened by that. Eric? No, your range is only 1. Now I'm playing ghosts and flying monkeys. Well, you know, monkeys might fly out of my butt. But... that was a good shot. I appreciate that shot. Nice shooting. That's what your party needs, an anthro vampire bat. Yeah, Knuckles and Rouge. And Knuckles. Sonar? Okay, well, yeah. Or sonar. That'd be fine. I knew you'd just come up and hit at the hero. I knew you would. You are not immune to being trapped either, because now you're trapped in my circle of death! Oh, counterattack. Ow. Okay, well, my circle of death is not as effective as I thought it was, but that's fine. I mean, it could be worse. They could be using, like, those shoulder-mounted rocket launchers. Ooh, laser explode. Yeah, they could be using lasers. Man, is this gonna have, like, an eyeball battle? I wonder if Shining Force Final Gaiden, Final Conflict guy, Shining guy, Final Force Conflict of the Damned is gonna have an eyeball battle. Alright, Eric, impress me. Well, he kind of jiggles upwards a couple flaps, and then he just face plants. He could be worse. Maybe if he wasn't in, like, full plate armor, he'd be able to fly a little better. Maybe he should be naked. See, that's what I'm saying. Justice and nudity. Did I just have some drop frames? Let me, I don't know when, but I did hit 1,000 drop frames. So, yes, it looks like I did. Not sure what caused it. I'll keep an eye on it. I'll keep an eye on it. Yeah, I usually have chat up in front of the little dropped frames monitor, because The drop frames monitor is like the very bottom of the OBS window. And chat is usually covering it. I could probably fiddle and fuck around and, like, make it more reasonable. Like, now that I'm glancing over and really thinking about it, I have 1, 2, 3, 4... I have 4 instances of chat on screen at one time. Because I really don't want to miss anything you fucking yahoos say. But maybe I could spare, like, a frames monitor or a network health monitor or something on that screen. Hit points increased by 2? Is that it? Julia, what? I mean, Julia, you're not so great that you can't improve, hon. Eric gains 15 experience. Yay. Well, right now it's at the very bottom of the OBS window. I don't know if any of these profile docs or whatever, stream information? No, that is what I pushed to change the title. Twitch stats? Well, I turned on Twitch stats. I don't know where it went. I don't know. None of these docs are giving me information about Twitch. Twitch activity feed? Okay, that's just shit like what people redeemed. Oh wow, I haven't cleaned that out in ages. Never mind. No, I don't see anything that really gives me that particular information. No, Twitch stats is just how many viewers I have. I don't care about that. Having a little indicator or something that changes color or starts going wonky. It would be nice, but, like... A, I'd have to look at it, and B, it would be on the stream, which would presumably be going wonky. So, like, I'm not sure who that would convey information to. Harpy attack. Oh, that's a good harpy. She's got pants on. Knuckles is asleep, still. She have pants or does she have Felicia clothes? I think it is, like feather pants. Julia, do you have any room in your inventory? Yes. Found a battle axe. Okay. That's actually useful. Be something that everyone would know. It would be something, yeah. I just don't know, like... There's nothing that OBS has that seems capable of that I can find. Maybe under tools. No? Yeah, I got nothing. I'm not gonna, like, stream OBS, but Eh. Oh, good, a priest appeared. That's gonna be so useful for you guys. Anyway, there is one, and I can see it. I don't know, like, how I would show it to anyone else. Oh, wow, that fucking sucked. You know, I looked away for just a couple seconds. Feel free to disregard. I'm trying to, like, actually work out a way it would be usably implementable. I could definitely stream OBS, but it would result in that weird fucking tunnel syndrome. I am dropping frames again, by the way. If somebody would like to fix that, somehow. I don't know how you'd fix it, but I am dropping frames. Yeah, it looks like stuff is... It's weird, my, kilobytes per second shot up to like 10,000 briefly, and I started dropping frames, and then it went back down to 5,000, and it's fine. Something like the chat... Well... you know what? Let me finish this battle out, or egress out of it, because it's going fucking shitty. We did kinda lose some folks. So, when it comes around again, I'm gonna egress out. And then I want to try something. But up until then... Let's see if I can at least take out this witch. Yeah, I can take out the witch. Ruberon's level 4! Nice work. Can Eric take out this sniper? Yes. Exactly. Yes. Good work. Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on it now. Nothing seems to be happening, but who knows? Can you snipe this golem? Is that possible? I should really be sniping from a longer range. Critical hit, 6 damage. Wow. That was a crit? Okay. Golems tend to be made of rock, that's true. Alright, I'm gonna egress out. Resurrect. And then I want to try something as long as I've got... As long as, like, nobody's watching. Alright, save. Give me a second here. I'm about to do something really I'm about to do something really dumb that I think they tell you actually not to do. But go ahead, window capture. Create new. Huh. OBS doesn't let you capture OBS as a window. What do I have to capture this with, then? Yeah, I actually don't know how to capture OBS as, you know, OBS. No, window capture doesn't work. It will not let you capture OBS in its window. You have to capture a chunk of the screen it's on. Huh. And then I guess never move it ever. Well, let me, No, if I minimize that, it goes away. Alright, let me try capturing... This is just for the sake of it. I'm probably not gonna keep this. Let's see if I can, display capture... Don't make it visible right now. Okay. Well, I'm gonna have to make it visible in order to, fuck around with it. But... Where did I just move that? Okay, it's in here. Alright, if I display capture all of this, then... Wait. It's underneath the game. No wonder. Alright, try to ignore this for right now. Just try to ignore it. Oh my god, that is so fucking tiny. Can I make just that part bigger? Okay. And then I would make that a little smaller. And I'd probably put it down here. It looks like stats is a pop-out window. Stats, yeah, okay, is a pop-out window. Well, Anyway, I would put it down here. I would figure out how... I would figure out how it works. I would put it down here. Like, that's what you guys would get. I kind of agree that this doesn't seem worth it. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know about... Well, it's there for now. I will probably take it away in the future, but... Yeah, I think I've had about enough. I think I've had everything I can handle tonight. I am not thinking, particularly clearly. So I think I'm done for the night, actually. We'll rejoin this story in progress tomorrow. Good night, everybody.